Yo, it's your boy, TYFREEKY TV. Welcome to TYFREEKY TV. We back with another one. Today we got Rikers Island, part 6. You know this little series I'm talking about, the first time I was on Rikers Island. So everybody that been keeping up with me, I appreciate the support. Appreciate all the comments, all the views. We almost at like 25,000 on one of the videos on TikTok. I appreciate everybody. Shout out my boy SP, feel me? Shout out my boy Lil the Joker. Everybody go follow Lil the Joker on TikTok. My boy be streaming. But where you know how we always start the video off. Shout out to Official Catch Up Clothing. Feel me? Today we got the neon green long sleeve on. You know it's getting a little chilly outside. Don't mind the hat, man. I had to throw it back on because I know in my last video I was talking crazy before the NFL season started, saying how we gonna do this and that. I should turn it backwards. That's how bad we doing. I should keep it. I should do the video like this. Should do the video like that. Don't go wild on my hat too. It's on the last joint. I don't got a cut and all that. I got the hair out, so when I get the cut, I can loosen it up a little and all that. So don't try to go crazy on me and all that. But like I said, shout out to Official Catch Up Clothing. Know what time it is. Word. Like I ended the last video. The CO smacked me in the back of the head when I was walking back into our crib. Told me to lay on the floor, so I had to lay on the floor for a couple minutes. He finally told me to get back up. If you didn't check the last one out, go watch the last video. It's a good story. Getting a lot of traction on TikTok, almost 25,000 views. I appreciate all the support and all that. But word. So boom, you know, like I said, a couple days go by. We just chilling. They moving some people in. They bringing, they taking some people out, new people coming in. Word, I got my boy in there, my boy from Jackson and all that. It's my boy in there right now. Feel me? I don't really want to say no name. Shout out, you know who it is, though. My boy from Jackson, JG and all that. We chopping it up, you know. Playing around one day. We talking, you know, we don't even do that. If you ever go to jail, which don't never go to jail, I'm not glorifying none of this. Don't play with your hands, even with your friends. So people who call your friend, don't play with your hands and none of that. Feel me? Don't talk about my hands better than yours, because you know that start leading to real fights and stuff like that. It starts getting serious. Just like when you in the hood, if y'all slap boxing in the hood, it start getting serious and all that. So, like, my hand better than yours, bro. Like, my hand, stop playing with me, bro. You know how that go. So we in the bathroom. So me and my son go in the bathroom. We slap boxing. The first 3 win. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. He might say he won. I won that, man. I got 3, probably 2, 3. You know, he probably got 2 at the third one. The CO come in the bathroom like, what y'all doing? It's like, stop horse playing. So, you know me, I get up out of there. I don't got time. I don't want to argue with no COs, whatever. They start macing you, pushing buttons. So I get up out of there. I'm laughing, whatever. My son like, stop, who you talking to? CO like, what? My son like, who you talking to like that? Stop playing with me. Bro, the CO hit him with the Bruce Lee, Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi kick. Wow. Right in his face. Pow. Like, you ever seen Rush Hour? When Chris Tucker like, which one of y'all kicked me? Dude right there kicked him in the face. Fine, CO kicked him. My son threw the hands, you know, instant, he threw the hands with him. Then you could tell the CO about to like push the button. He realized my son walked away, but my son was pissed off. My son kicked him. I was like, yo, my son was pissed off. He's mad at me. You know, my son mad at me. Like, we playing around, got me kicked by the CO. Like, he wanted to hurt that CO so bad. African dude, little African CO. Shout out my son from Jackson and all that. Word, that was crazy. So, you know, more days start going by. They wound up bringing my boy from the hood in. My son from the hood, the MBZ and all that. Feel me? I don't gotta say no name. If you was there, if you know, and all that. But they brought my boy in there. My son, he just fresh off getting hit. He got hit by the police and all that. But my boy, he walking the crib on crutches and stuff like that. He walking in on crutches. I'm like, I look down, that's my son. Like, yo, we chopping it up. Like, no way, you know. We just in town together. You know, we outside every day. We going to events. We in the hood, chilling the projects, regular stuff. So we chopping it up, talking about the hood, you know, stuff like that. My son was doing his own thing though, you know, and busy, so you know they got their own little grew. They got their own politics, so they chilling. You know, we see each other, though. We chopping it up and shit like that. We eating together. I gave my son a couple soups, some food. He just got in there, crutches, fresh off getting hit. So I give my son food and shit like that. He was good, though, you know. Niggas wound up sending it out to my son. Nigga love that dude. When I wound up going to court a couple days later. You know, everybody in the bullpen's like, yo, where he at? Where he at? Asking about him. I'm like, he in my crib. Yo, send my love. Tell him I love him. So he was definitely getting a lot of love in there and all that. That was my boy. And he used to have me dying because I used to be chilling in there. You know, when I first got there, I'm not a bully type of dude in the first place. Like, I was never type of dude to, like, you know, bully people. My son used to be like, yo, bro, you gotta start putting hands on people, bro. Let them know you ain't playing, like you ain't nothing to be played. I'd be like, man, leave me alone, bro. Nobody touching me. I'm chilling, man. You know, later on, I start, you know, smacking a couple dudes, a couple day room dudes, regular, you know, we popping on dudes. No, that's later story. New Year's come, we all planning on New Year's, we gonna pop on. I mean, that's another story for y'all, but you know, I was chilling though. So my son to be like, yo, bro, you gotta start putting hands on people. Let them know you ain't nothing to play with and all that. All right, bro, I got you, bro. Like, whatever, bro. Word, that was my son. He wasn't there. He wasn't in that crib for that. Like, probably like there for a month with me. I remember then a couple weeks go by. The other dude, loudmouth dude in the crib, I don't want to say his name and all that. Word, he started going crazy. Like, I don't know. He just caught a temper tantrum out of nowhere. He like, yo, YGK. He YG. Like, YGK, I'm YB now. Everybody soft. He started going crazy. Everybody in this crib soft. Da-da-da. Then he started talking about my son. Then you on crutches. You lucky you on crutches. Da-da-da. And you know my son talking about you ain't doing nothing. You were there. They telling him to chill. Like, chill, you know who you talking to? Like, you bugging. They like, I don't care who I'm talking to. I don't care who I'm talking to. They telling him to chill. He look at me. He like, and then y'all got him. He still got his tabs on. Y'all all soft. Like, he walking around with tabs on. He ain't nothing, da-da-da. I'm like, you take him. You take him. Me and him start going back and forth. I'm like, you take him, bro. You all talk. I never see you put hands on nobody. We talking back and forth like that. Like, what? Then, boom. You know, I have to come back, give y'all a quick one. I'm going to finish this off in the next episode. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to take long. I ain't going to take that long for the next one. I got y'all. I know the last one came out probably like 2 months ago. But I'm going to try to do at least 2-3 videos a week for y'all. You know, life been lifing, like they be saying, the young generation. Feel me? Working, trying to get this money. Like I said, once I get monetized, I'm going to really take this YouTube serious. That's why I appreciate all the subscribers I've been getting. Everybody that been watching, sharing the videos, following me. Every time I see them asking me, like, what's up with a new video? Like, I really appreciate all y'all. Y'all the ones that's making me do this. Like, you feel me? Like I said, soon I want to have guests come up. So if anybody want to tell their story, their little jail story or any story that they think my viewers would be interested in, pull up so we can start doing it like that. You dig? But like I always say, kids, stay in school, stay out the streets, don't go to jail. If y'all watch my videos, I'm not glorifying none of this. I'm telling y'all these stories, so hopefully y'all won't even have to go there. You don't want to be around a bunch of men in a mod where anything can happen. You can't even go to sleep peacefully. You got to sleep with one eye open. Imagine you sleeping around 40 men that you don't know what's on their mind at the moment. If you don't want to go through that, kids, start your own business. Like, see, Official Ketchup Clothing, their own brand. Start your own brand. Stay in school. Get a good job. Study stocks. Like, come on, man. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Stay out the streets. You see all these dudes that's snitching out there. They saying Young Thug snitch. You know, y'all see the rainbow hair kid. Like, all these people, bro. Just stay out the streets. Get an education. Educate yourself. Learn your history. You dig? Like I said before, shout out my man Lil the Joker. He doing his thing out there. TikTok, YouTube, he on everything, man. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out War Money, Official Ketchup Clothing. Love y'all. Catch up. Dig.